Hey,
Huh?
where's the video?
Huh?
Hey,
Huh?
you working on that game yet?
Wow. Oh. Oh my god, the game.
So just to give a quick explanation of the game I'm building for those that are new here, it's a cube-based puzzle game where the idea is that you have a given set of blocks that you have to build a cube with. It's kind of like this game, this little wooden block game where you're given these blocks, and the goal is to get them, you get them to form a cube. So they go from not a cube to a cube, and I'm doing that with a bunch of different variations on a phone. Okay, so last week what I talked about was how we get your metrics from the phone into the cloud. All right, and so the way that worked was we had an API gateway, which makes an HTTP endpoint for you to send data to. So this is the data going to the cloud. Now the gateway can trigger a Lambda. And remember, a Lambda is just code that can run in the cloud. So this Lambda gets the data, and I've made my cloud too small. So the Lambda takes the data, and then it pushes it into Dynamo. So Dynamo is your database. So this is just like a big bucket where all of our metrics are going to go. So the phone says, hey, I'm going to make a web request to this URL. This URL is going to take that data and pass it to this function. This function stores the data. Now, what I did, this is last time. Now this time, what I did is I made a daily event. This is also in the cloud. You can set it up, however often you need. But this, I did it at 1 day frequencies. So I get metrics on a daily aggregation basis. So I get to see, for this day, I had 5 users and they averaged 3 minutes on the app or something, right? So maybe 15 minutes total, 3 apiece, etc. And I can see that they, on average, played 3 levels in a session, right? Or maybe 6 levels a day, right? So these are the types of data I'm trying to get, but they're on a daily basis. So this is to stop me from having to go in every day and hand calculate this. I have this job, and it triggers a Lambda, and the Lambda reads this data. So the Dynamo table, our database, that got the data from our phone is now being read once a day by this Lambda. And this Lambda, aggregates the data. It figures out, okay, I see that levels 2, 3, and 4 were loaded by user X. So I know that this user in one session played 3 levels, so it's going to output that 3 to a dashboard, which is basically just a bunch of line graphs, showing me how things are working, and I configured these line graphs. So I'll show you the end result of those line graphs from just some of my dummy test data now.
Okay, so here is my dashboard. If you look here, we have the overview, and some things I have is the total time on app, the number of sessions per user, the levels played per user, the number of times the store got opened, and also the total number of users. Oh yeah, so I can see that on December 13th, I had 391 seconds of playtime, 17 sessions, 6 levels got played, and the store got opened 0 times. So maybe, if this was real data, maybe that would either mean there's not enough reason to open the store, or the store isn't obvious enough to find. But now I have some feedback that maybe I need to figure out how to get that store to open. And now I also have my level by level overview. So for level 1, I get to see how many times it was loaded, what the average score was, and the number of times a tip was used. Also, it should be noted, when I'm taking all these metrics, I have no way to trace the metrics back to a specific user. So everyone's data is still it's still safe. Yeah. So yeah, those are the updates for my game. Sorry for the delay between this video and last video. I know it's only 6 videos in, and that's probably a little concerning to see the sporadicness already. Hopefully once we get through the holiday season, even if it's virtual, I'll have a little more consistency in my day-to-day. So yeah, thanks for watching again. Any comments, please leave them below, and I'll see you next time.